We out
back,
here
baby.
another day, missing
I'm
the
back.
illustrious Saw Jimmy, and I'm quickly coming with the vocal mispronunciations. So start this thing off right.
Yo,
What you do?
man, I'm out here. I'm back, recovering.
Oh
My
yeah,
voice
Davy
is
Jones
fucked.
wasn't here last week, huh? You was out.
I went on a little hangover, the hangover Vegas binger for 4 nights. Just going way too hard.
Sometimes you got to do it.
Tore up the
Hey,
town.
turn down for what, my boy?
No,
Turn down
I'm good.
for what?
It's too much. It's
You
way too
coming back?
much.
You coming back with another turn up? Shout out to
Hey.
Gen Z fantasy draft the 2023.
We got to do it manually.
Is this the
Turn
third
up.
year in a row now?
Well, you
right?
the
This the
sound
third
man
one?
now.
Yeah,
This is the third annual year. Yeah.
Time flying.
Hey,
I don't waste parts of my soundboard with stuff like little kids cheering. All my shit's like,
Nigga, damn.
Generation G. Weez, Nesto, Demo, Davy Jones, and Saw Jimmy. Talk that shit.
it's wild. So, we're dealing with it. We getting through it. Chang in the studio replacing Jaime today. So,
hey,
shouts
Chang's
out
been
Chang.
just
Yeah,
getting
we're
the
rolling
reps in and
Oriental
practicing.
today.
He's been doing the intern for the MMA smoke out.
Absolutely.
So he's been
Love
getting
the
his
smoke
repping.
out. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Man,
That's what's
we also got Weez out here getting his celebration on this weekend for the birthday. We're celebrating Weez.
Shouts out Weez. For
He's
real,
getting
that's
his
our guy.
his Harrison Barnes year. 40, right? No.
Nigga, damn. But the disrespect. We getting there, but not quite. No time soon. Actually, fuck you,
It's my
Davey.
Harrison Barnes year.
Harrison.
I'm getting
40s
to my
40s a new
It's a rough
thing.
year.
Shaquille on the Lakers year. You do the math. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
Giannis, if you will.
Okay, a little better players there. But yeah, man, let's
Much
get
better.
right into this, man. Let's get into some since Saw is not here, we're gonna get into his favorite subject here. His favorite type of talk, that politic talk.
Oh, politics.
Oh, you're gonna say aliens.
Oh yeah, that too. We haven't had an update yet, but entertainment is back. Trump's back. Trump, aka Bill Bellamy.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
Indicted
I mean,
for a
indicted
fourth
for life.
time.
So
When you're that rich, do you just get indicted? You could just get indicted infinity times. How many times is this gonna happen?
I don't know. Are they trying to
well,
like,
you know
RICO
what?
people
He's gonna
or
have
not?
unless he settles, he's gonna have trials for all these different indictments,
Yeah.
they may be multi charges, but it looks like at least wasn't there Washington DC and then New York and now Georgia?
He's putting up numbers, and I asked about this on like Gen G 88 or something like that. Like, what's going to happen to him for the Georgia election meddling or whatever? But it's coming back to bite him. But is it actually going to? Like, this motherfucker he's Teflon Don, bro. He be just doing whatever, and nothing
You got
happens to him.
the Georgia DA, the chick that got Young Thug, she on him. She on his ass.
Hey,
Mhm.
for real. That's gonna be wild to see what happens with that. Tell you the truth, I'm.
You got that Rudy Giuliani fun fact?
What's the Rudy Giuliani fun fact?
The Rico thing. Which one of y'all sent that in the group today? It was like he introduced Rico and got caught with a Rico.
He invented it and
Oh,
getting him for it now, right?
how ironic! Just comes full circle.
Wow.
Stupid
Karma.
bitch.
We just lock away these gangsters and they'll never know we're gangsters ourselves. Perverted gangsters.
I want to say they use like the Rico to get like John Gotti and shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm not really
Mhm.
sure.
That was a big one too.
So they got the gangsters.
But it's just like Rico's one of those things that's like an umbrella type of charge where it just like gathers a lot of different actions in one and try to connect all of them.
Mm-hmm. But shit, that's like the most like successful shit that they be using. That's how they took down like everybody. Like, I mean, the most recent has been like Young Thug, and then also 6ix9ine and the Treyway bullshit.
Let me ask you this, Dave. You're a big Drake fan. Why the hell is Drake making songs about Rico? It's like you the last mug that should be talking about this. You ain't, you know what I mean? Like
He always talks about his stuff, right? He got
wasn't that a
mob
Meek
ties.
Mill song
Yeah.
Yes, it
yeah,
was.
that
like,
Drake was
who's
on?
more.
But Drake was the
Yes.
hook.
Why is he on
Yeah.
it? Him?
I feel it. Well,
The
Meek
gangster
Mill
got bars.
definitely like went to jail.
I'm not
Oh, he's
talking
talking about Drake. Fool. He's talking about Drake.
He's
Yeah,
just talking
you
about
don't
why
think
is
he
Drake
was
on
like,
hard
"Yo,
songs,
Drake,
though?
this is the hook, bro. Sing this." They just want the Drake song, Drake voice.
Nah,
The
Drake probably
theme
wrote
of
it.
the song
to be honest.
just doesn't really, match.
That
for
was
me.
that fun fact. That was when the Meek Mill and Drake beef started, when they were making music together, and Drake was like flaming on Meek, and then Meek was like, "Wait, are you using a ghostwriter or what's up with this?" Like he was just like, "What's going on here? Are you writing your own shit or what?" And then
They got
started
peed
having
on.
beef and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
the
that was
reference
long
track.
ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
No,
Well, yeah, for that's a whole album. That's that whole album. But well, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, and
we'll talk about Drake in the upcoming ones.
Yeah, let's not talk about the people that do his hard work for him.
Yeah, I'll read you some Drake excerpts in the near future here, so you could judge for yourself. But yeah, back on this politic talk. What's up with I woke up one day and then all of a sudden Obama's gay or all this stuff. Like, what's the fuck's going on, man?
Obama's fucking gay.
Man.
I don't know. I guess they had leaked a letter of Obama that he wrote to like some girl or something, and he was talking about how he has like these like visions of him like having sex with men, but it's like only like vision, and like he never like made it happen or some shit like that. Some
For the
weird
record, it was never really real. It was just visions of sucking another man off. I didn't enjoy it, but only a little bit.
Wow.
When it touched the crisp of my butthole. Thank you.
Oh,
And then his brother came out saying that he's a snake and a whole bunch of other stuff, and he also called him out. Beep.
yeah,
His brother
yeah,
been
absolutely.
talking crazy about him though for years, for sure.
Man, that's like his real brother.
Wait, are they like
his
half
dad's
brothers?
African?
Half
His dad's
brother, yeah.
African. It's probably got to be a
Half-brother
half
for
brother
sure.
because how black that
Yeah,
dude
yeah.
was. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
brother
Obama's
was-
a half brother. You know what I'm saying?
His brother was
Oh.
like, why are you gay?
Hey,
But yeah, man.
I'm putting something in the chat here. Oh gosh, that is I keep using the wrong keyboard here. But I see a picture of this particular ex-girlfriend that they were talking about.
Damn, is this
New-
connecting the dots?
New York Post provided this. So I don't know.
Hey, they say
You know,
Michelle a man, bro.
They've been saying that.
Bruh, chill. You know what? This
Yo, bro.
I don't know, man. Well, I feel like he was
All right, Lola, can we read the quote? Let's read the quote. Someone read the quote.
I have a quote here. It says,
There
"My
we
mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope to make it more so. I can think in terms of people, not women, as opposed to men. But in returning to the body, I see that I have made a man, and physically in life, I choose to accept that contingency." I didn't say anything. I just read it was in quotes. Let's see.
So Obama popped too many thizzles.
He said, "In regard to homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination." Obama, who was then 21, wrote to the ex-girlfriend, whose name is Alex McNear. This is a 40-year-old letter, allegedly.
Yeah, you think it's cap? You think they're just trying to smear the homeboy?
I think that she just is trying to like get on, you know? Like what
Yeah.
reason would she have to release this, and especially now,
Yeah,
you know?
nah, for sure.
Scroll down a little
Oh.
bit in this what you're showing here. It shows a picture of her allegedly, I guess.
Oh, Michelle.
Not Michelle.
Mike.
Two more. Young Obama
Wait, who's this white woman?
and this
That's the one that
that's
he
the, that's the alleged
Young
alleged
Michelle.
person. She looks oh god. She looks like she would make something up on a black dude. I don't know. You showing the
Man.
letter? You supposed to be showing this girl.
I'm sorry. I was trying to show Michelle Obama. I mean, Michelle.
No,
Sorry.
We're not talking about her. We're talking about the girl who released this letter. What are you doing?
Sorry.
What is
Not
Chang up
Mitchell.
to?
I'm talking about initial.
Chain took a dip.
Yeah, this is
Jake's facing some technical difficulties on it's the lag.
In his brain.
She looks like she wants to be oppressed for sure.
Would you smack?
I don't know.
She stood like she looks like she stood up to her father for love.
Ooh. Hey, but what about this shit's real though? This Obama, he on some shady shit. That is crazy, the stuff that they say about Michelle though, right?
Yeah, I find that mad disrespectful.
And then they show like a picture of Obama and a guy, and they're saying that who Michelle used to be and shit like that. I'm like, bruh. And people are always like posting that shit on IG. I'm like, bruh, this shit crazy.
She popped
Yeah,
out
that's
kids,
stupid.
bro. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know, like the people gonna say whatever they want to say, you know. But hey, you can either believe it or you don't have to. But what does it really matter? What Barack Obama is thinking about? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying?
what?
He's
He's
not even the
bisexual.
president
Ain't nothing
anymore.
wrong
He's
with
not
that.
even the president no more.
He ain't kissing
Yeah.
his brother, so that's okay.
It's been like 2
Yeah.
presidents since, bro. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
not an island boy, Dave.
They
He's
still
long
drop those yearly fake ass playlists that they say he makes. It's like
Yeah.
those random tracks. Young
Yeah.
Jeezy.
He listening to like fucking what's that dude from Detroit that everybody be slapping?
Oh, T Grizzly.
Nah, that's old.
Oh, he be listening to Babyface
Oh, you
Ray.
mean Eminem?
Yeah, there you go, Babyface
Baby.
Ray.
That
No,
makes no
baby.
sense at all.
Slapping for real,
What the fuck?
man.
Man.
Well,
Shout out
sick,
to Obama,
sick
man.
dude, sick Obama. You know,
Hell
Yeah, what's next? What we got? Oh yeah, we were talking about my homie earlier, Drake.
It was kind of light. Not your homie. Maybe your lover.
Whoa, dude.
Your dad.
We just some island boys.
Hey, look. Oh no, isn't he right behind you too? You got to move your head. Hey.
Yeah, it's him and his boyfriend.
21.
21. Can you do something for me?
They haven't even been showing 21 on like the concert anymore. It's just been like Drake. Because I guess they added Sexy Red to that
'Cause-
shit.
See a weak ass performer, dog. Like when I've seen him, the shit was. And when you a monotone rapper in a low pitch like that, but you gotta like get up on the mic, it doesn't hit the same at all.
Like,
21
for Drake
yelling
show.
is weak.
Yeah, he don't even be really yelling.
Yeah, they
Just
added
talking
Sexy.
aggressively.
They
I
added
seen
Sexy
21
Red to that shit.
Savage in concert
Mm-hmm.
at somewhere. Where was it? In the
Couldn't
city.
even hear his
somewhere.
ass, huh?
It was like him and T Grizzly and G Easy.
That's
It
lit.
was
Straight up.
super random. It was like before they were on, you know.
G-Eazy. That was when G-Eazy
He was
pretty
cool
good.
in concert.
Oh yeah, sexy. Do you think that's a good replacement? Sexy Red.
Hell no.
My booty hole brown tour.
The Drake's probably just smacking those too. You feel me? Drake is on the hype right now. He's smacking on Sexy Red. He's smacking on Bobby A-Law.
You think he really did, bro? That oof.
Bro, Drake is just a horny ass dude. He probably did, bro. Like,
He just like when I get into Baskin Robbins and you got to try all 31 flavors. That's like the vibe he's on
probably
right
like
now.
K too. She's probably
He's
like,
having flights.
Give me 20K. He probably like fuck
Flights
it.
of punani. You know what I'm saying? Like you have flights of beer, flights of ice cream. He just has flights of punani.
He's just sampling.
Sampling. Just not a
The
big
little,
serving of each thing, but just a lot of little servings. Just
The
throughout.
little weirdo hipster blonde chick that he did the interview in the bed with and now is deleted. What's her name?
Well, yeah. I guess now the thing going on between them two, is that they're not following each other anymore, and they deleted the interview that they had of each other that had like 10 millions of views on her YouTube page, and some more. They had some more fuel to the fire. What's his name? Jeff Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave.
Friend of the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, that fool. He actually he went on like he was doing some kind of stream interview and he was talking about I actually DM Bobby was gonna ask her like is it true that you and Drake like slept together and you and your husband are getting a divorce and shit like that, and she wrote, I'm not speaking on that like publicly, and he wrote like hella like beep beep after that, and they're like, oh, did you just out her right now? And then they like cut it. They're like, I don't know, it's probably just some
Maybe he's
bullshit.
in on the prank to push this clout.
He just got Barstool back. He's trying to get his face seen as much as possible.
Controversy for Barstool. Original Barstool. OG Barstool. They're not doing Barstool Sports anymore. all the merch is like on sale, 20% off or whatever.
Damn, I wish Saw Jimmy was here because I would have asked him to ask us or to tell us what it sounds like when Dave Portnoy is giving
Shit, you sound just like him when you do it too. Go ahead.
a pizza review, except it's like a puss review instead. All right, pussy review here. This chick was totally fucking whack. It was dry. It was terrible, and I lost my heart on halfway in, and just totally stinks. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
One bite, you don't know the rules.
Bro. Out of pocket.
We gotta get that in his hands.
Oh man. Hey, you're onto something, man. You know, he has an app. My friend was telling me he got an app for that pizza review shit where people just suggest.
Hella people like that shit. That's how I heard of that fool, was him doing that, and then I didn't know he was like owned all this
shit. He thought he was the pizza man, and then he was
and then I didn't know he was like a dumbass and shit.
But when you actually watch them, it's not even really a pizza review critique. It's more about like what his mood is that day and why he feels that way, like more than anything. Yeah, but hey, it makes him a lot of bread. He is a money maker, so you got to give him that.
Yeah, for sure.
Barstool's big.
Shit, what else in the news, man? What else y'all got that's clamoring for some attention? Nothing. It's like kind of dry, or
well, I got something. I was going to talk about it last week, but I actually completely forgot. There was a T-shirt controversy. You see that link there in the notes, Dave? Chang.
No racial.
But there was a T-shirt for this minor league baseball team in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That they released, and there was a big controversy about it. So Chattanooga, if you were gonna go short for that, what would you call it? Chat? Maybe Nooga? You know? Well, these shirts that they released, go down. You can click on a picture a little bit.
Oops.
That's a video. Yeah, click on that. You see the two little. Yeah. So this this T-shirt that they released on their website was quickly selling out, but some people weren't too happy about it. What do you guys think about this shirt? It kind of goes hard, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, dude. I'm a big fan of go Noogas.
Yeah, Chattanooga in real Tennessee. You know, it was a little. It's a little spicier there than it is here in Northern California. As far as
how many did you buy? How many T-shirts did you order?
You rocking that shirt on Weezy?
Not a chance. I mean, it just leaves too much to the.
Hey, a hat would be dope, though. A hat would be dope.
Gosh, it's just a Nooga hat.
I don't like to leave this to the imagination of the viewer, and it would say a lot about people. You know, maybe somebody will just feel the pass to say it. You know,
about to have some party sunglasses like this. And
even if they said Nooga, I'd be offended. What's up, Nooga?
Yeah, you're gonna have people at the frats and shit start saying that, bro. You can't. That's gonna be true. It's opening a can of worms.
Yeah, you're right. Dave Jones.
It's opening a can of worms for sure.
Can of perms.
So yeah, that's rough. I was going to bring this up. I didn't realize Saw Jimmy wasn't here because he would actually love this next topic. But this one last thing that we have here in our notes about the rich getting richer in COVID.
Oh, so Jimmy would rant right here.
He would go in right here. So what this story is telling us, that in addition to the weak little money that Donald Trump and Joe Biden gave you, there were a lot of these celebrities that were musicians that were applying for money during COVID because they weren't making money from being on tours or doing all kinds of other things. So they were able to get all these cash infusions with no requirement to pay it back or anything to replace their income. So some of them were getting ridiculous amounts of money. One asset management firm was able to get more than $260 million in grants for its clients. $250 million just given to rich people who couldn't do their concert. Okay, you thought you were going to make $10 million because you weren't able to. You were going on tour. Well, you know what? COVID changed a lot of things, and a lot of regular people weren't getting their money. But Post Malone got $11.5 million for COVID relief that didn't have to be paid back. And he bought an industrial space. He opened a commercial forge to craft knives and swords, and bought a huge food ski chalet and all kinds of stuff. He got a $10 million grant for emergency assistance to help struggling arts groups recover.
What was the name of the business loan that a lot of these already super rich people were getting for their businesses?
PPP?
Yeah, and then they abused it or whatever, right?
The program was called the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant. And that was for live entertainment businesses. So, and the thought of it was to help movie theaters and ballets and operas and things like that. And unlike the Paycheck Protection Program, it was a grant and not a loan. So qualified applicants were eligible up to $10 million with no obligation to repay it. So
look at these names on here. Korn at 5.3 mil, Steve Aoki 9.9 mil, Usher at 3.1 mil, Lil Wayne at 8.9 mil. Like they all were using it.
Why not at the time, right? They're like, hey, why not?
It's just like everybody who got those PPPs, like Brady, fucking Beyonce, Jay-Z.
They got advised to, bruh. They didn't know about
Vampire Weekend.
Who's that?
They were advised to do this.
Yeah, I don't know. But even the PPP was a loan. These were grants that they never thought they had to pay back. This is just free money that the government gave them. So, you know what? You can shout out Donald Trump and a little $600 that he broke all you brokies off, but people were getting real money. Becky G got $2.2 million.
Yeah, I see some other honorable mentions. Smashing Pumpkins with a significant amount of 8.6. Even Cobbin, your boy Cobbin's sets got 2.8 billion.
Leanne Rhymes.
There's probably several that are not reported on here too. All the entertainers.
There's a bunch, but
do you think their financial advisor gets a low key under the table piece? Like they get
for sure. They
open their eyes to this.
That whole shit is hell yeah. They got put on for that. They all got
put on, bro. No, but none of these. You think Post Malone just knew about this program like automatically?
He just
woke up and was like, I knew this. Well, you think Lil Wayne knew? Nah,
that's the most touch dude right there for sure.
Post Malone's manager and a company run by his agent, their grants together were also like 20 million. So they were just all running 10 mil. Everybody in his top circle that knew about this. So yeah, shouts out to the government, giving out free money, shouts out to liberals.
Is this why a lot of folks don't like Biden, right? Like they're just like, oh, it's all Biden's fault.
Just giving out money. It sounds like it. There should have been a little bit of oversight over that, I feel like.
But they would have felt better if they got some money.
No free tampons while we're at it.
Hey, free crack pipes, free tampons.
Yeah, free everything, bro. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
Yeah,
free everything. Yeah, free everything.
Corporate.
Yeah,
free t-shirts. Free t-shirts for everybody from Biden.
Free t-shirts.
Free thugger? Not free thugger.
Wait, so now that they can't have these shirts anymore and they printed them, do they have to donate them to like overseas, like Africa and shit?
I imagine they don't have a big stack of them. I feel like they're printing batches on.
Wait, they can't donate that to Africa, bro. Not that one. Like, send them the Super Bowl losing team, not that shirt. No.
Just give the whole village a little Noogas running around.
Man, this is Biden's fault.
That ain't right.
I blame this on Biden.
For real.
Nigga. Shout out
Chattanooga.
Nougas.
Is that the name of the episode? Noogas Wit Attitude?
Something like that. Yeah, I think that might be it.
Never should have gave you Noogas money.
Not at all.
Never should have gave you Noogas money.
Speaking of that, some interesting stuff came up in sports and financial news. Everyone loves a good story. I read The Blind Side growing up as a kid in school. And it became a movie with Sandra Bullock and Tim McGraw. Real big movie. And
Bruh.
now some crazy shit has arisen. Go ahead. You could let me.
No, I'm just before you break the story, I just want to revisit like a Gen G episode a while back, maybe a year and a half ago. You were hella shouting out this story. All of y'all were, and I told you I don't fuck with this story. Like I was hating on
the movie. You shouting out the movie.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
the whole story, bro. I was like, yeah, whatever.
There's a quote.
So Michael
story.
Orr, correct?
Yeah.
His parents were lying about adopting him.
No, it's about a conservatorship too. They were like trying to make him like give out all his sign over his life basically to them, right?
They were trying to exploit him for his NFL talent. Yeah,
Well, they did.
They did.
Yeah,
That's why he's upset.
It's not that it didn't happen. It happened. They signed when they did they weren't like allegedly they were adopting him, but when they did adopt him, I guess they made him sign some shit that gave over all his rights, his likeness,
The conservatorship, right?
Yeah,
That he
like,
mentioned.
Correct.
And I guess they took everything, all like money off his endorsements, all kind of shit.
So he's like Britney Spears right now, just not crazy.
Yeah, I mean, in that sense, yes. That's exactly a similar example there, but with no like, yeah, he's not crazy. There's no reason for him to be doing that. He should have his own control, and now he can't, because he did something as a kid where,
because he didn't know.
Yeah, he's trying to survive.
Like what were all the comments saying that he got blindsided?
Yeah, that was the funny part. It's like, damn, now we know why it's called the blind side.
Damn.
Nah, but yeah, it's shady, man. And I guess he's
So
like, I don't know. They're saying he was like kind of like if he was like special or something like that too.
You think so? Is he on the spectrum?
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl if he is.
Yeah, hey, that's all that matters.
The Niners too.
Like Gore, man. But yeah, it's a sad story, man, because I really like that book too. And now it's all a hoax, and I hope something happens out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he can get his money back. But the movie was good though. So if you really want to watch a movie, you bored, go ahead and watch that shit.
The book was good too as a kid, back when I used to read.
Hey.
On that, he said when I used to read. On that same token, what are y'all watching / listening to right now, media wise?
Man, what am I watching? Nothing. I was watching Slam Ball Finals by the time this episode out. But
yeah, I just started watching this show on Paramount Plus. It's like the Lioness Special Ops with Zoe Saldana. That's just pretty raw.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
What's it called?
CIA shit.
Lioness
Special Ops, the Lioness.
Their shows are usually always good.
Now, yeah, Paramount Plus shows are pretty solid. Like they don't have too many, but when they actually, when they actually go in and make a show, it's they put a lot of time.
That's what's up.
Real.
Hey, I'm watching. What was that shit? Oh, Hard Knocks. You gotta watch Hard Knocks. Is out now.
Hard Knocks
with Aaron Rodgers.
Wholesome Aaron.
Little handshake.
Yeah.
Always a good handshake there. What else y'all watching?
I just finished the Johnny Manziel Untold on Netflix, and
I heard about
it's a good watch. I don't think he's changed much in this current state. He's just got it a little more under control, but he still looks like he lives a little bit.
Yeah, he probably just
doesn't regret a thing.
Cocaine like that. That's crazy how much money they were making though, as like 19-year-olds.
Illegally, right? And then he's
and they were getting let into the
NCAA would pay people. And this dude was not studying game tape. He literally would
That's
just
when he was in the NFL.
When he was winging it even through college. Go out the night before a party, do a bunch of blow, and come back strong and play his ass off.
Yeah, he wasn't throwing it a bunch. All of his highlights were just him like skedaddling and running up the field, real Johnny football.
Yeah, he had
crazy, bro. Like
jukes going.
He was really. It's funny when I was watching and they're like, yeah, he could be the first freshman to ever win the Heisman Trophy, and it was like, what? It was like, hey, one thing that they never show him actually like saying that he did cocaine though in that show.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Nah, but yeah, like I was saying, was crazy when he won the Heisman. Like I was like, what? He was like, they were saying, oh yeah, he could be the first freshman ever to become a Heisman Trophy winner. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And then like. They showed this competition. It was like Manti Te'o and this other like white dude. I was like, oh, no wonder they gave it to that fool. And
hey, man, Manti Te'o was good at that time, bro. But then we all know what happened there.
That shit that happened with him took away all his goodness.
Man,
But it was a cool little documentary overall.
Yeah,
I still
I'm
ain't
glad it
got
was
to
only an
Steph
hour.
Curry's.
Oh, that was good.
Jake Paul has one too. Y'all watch that?
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that bullshit.
No, I haven't seen that, but I heard it's actually good. So
I'm told usually does a good job, man. All of them are.
He's
solid.
on the cover like naked or some shit.
Yeah, it is like boxing gear, that type of stuff.
Hey yo,
hey yo, I'm only watching.
I don't know about all that.
Obama's
But
untold.
hey, you know what? Shouts out to
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you guys
also,
remember that
I also
one
watched
guy
the
who
Ashley
said-
Madison documentary.
What?
Ashley Madison?
I just Dave watched it. I just got done watching it. It's all right. It's pretty decent.
Alright.
I didn't know
It's
all
alright.
of that was going on behind the scenes of Ashley Madison. I don't know if y'all remember that story, but
Who's that?
you know, Ashley Madison became like almost a Tinder of some sort for people who already had significant others. So it was a place to
Yeah.
cheat.
OG
Yeah.
style, like back
Lit.
before apps was a thing. And then the phone kind of fucked it up because everyone had more like visibility and tracking and shit. But back when people had to go log in on your like computer and shit to actually go on like profiles and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Set up affairs. But what were you saying, Demo?
Oh, I was just talking about Obama because what you brought up was the thing with the letter, but there was also a guy, if you remember, like when he was like right about to be president or something like that, there was a guy, he was a limo driver who said when he was the senator that he actually smoked crack with Obama and gave him Scullies.
Oh,
There was like a
shit.
whole video and he went to Congress
Some
and was
Hunter
like
Biden
talking about
vibes.
that or something. It was like ill. Something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
crazy. Hey man, they're just really talking shit on Obama. Obama was just wilding out like that. He don't look like someone that would just like cracking Scully's night, you know? You
Yeah,
strike me as
like
that,
you know,
but,
like while he's
I
in
know.
Senate, bro. Like, I don't know. That seems like a lot
Cracking
to me.
Scully's as hell.
I don't know, man. He might look
Oh,
like he
we got-
enjoys a dirty flight to Boston.
You know,
But yeah,
we do got some breaking news here.
Britney
Britney put a link
Spears.
to the chat. It just
wow.
broke
No
as we
way. I have my
are,
chance now,
talking
dude.
Here, as we are talking here,
She live out here in
Britney
Vegas too.
Spears has is allegedly splitting with her man, this guy that she married right before her conservatorship ended. They had a big fight, and dude allegedly moved out of the house, and she's been spotted out and about without her wedding ring on.
No
Man, she
ring.
be driving, bro.
So,
like
driving?
Trust this chick to drive.
Yeah, like I'm actually scared on the streets if I know Britney Spears is out in the car.
What about
But
they just like faking that shit? Like every post of hers is just all like planning. She's just like
A
regular.
lot of her fans think that there's conspiracies out there. That's why she disabled comments on those so they can develop further. But
Because Plies was getting too horny.
Yeah, Plies is full of
There you
beats.
go.
Like
Brittany and them panties, man. I love them panties. Come give me that Becky, Brittany. Give me that Brittany.
He's going crazy.
is she living in Las Vegas? Is that why she was at the summer games getting smacked by Wemby security team?
I think she probably
yeah,
bought, like, a
allegedly she
player.
cheated. That's what they're saying. They're saying that Britney Spears cheated
Whoa.
on this guy. You know,
Damn,
With
who's
Plies?
out?
Yeah. With
who knows with whom? Not sure with whom. Maybe it was
Ah,
Nesto. Could have been Nesto.
Wemby or Plies?
Yeah, I would not be here.
So,
I'd be
Jason from Black.
I'd be shacked up with this crazy bitch on my Snapchat. Like,
yo, you good,
Yeah.
Britney? You good? She's like, watch me
Damn.
dance. Watch me dance.
doing her shit like.
She's just spinning the whole time.
yeah.
Wow.
Now that's what you call cracking Scully's night.
Hey,
Wow. Yeah. For real.
speed and
Knee slapper.
night.
Oh man.
Oh.
But
But yeah, man. Speaking of Britney, or like in the music, what y'all slapping? We don't ever really talk about like new music on here like that. It's like rare.
New
Oh,
music.
It's
I
just
haven't
quiet.
been really listening. I was just at the club and saw E40. Shout out to
Well,
E40.
how was that? Like, what were they playing in the club? What was like the vibe in the club? You feel me? Like, what's
They're
rocking in
playing-
the club right now?
TBH. I went to one like more EDM based club, so they were playing more EDM songs, But there was some trappy shit, Marshmello. Shout out to Marshmello. But in the club, in the hip hop club, it was more Bay night. So a lot of Bay songs, old school Bay songs. Some of the new shit that they played is like Thug, Gunna. They played Gunna. They did play Yep. That's all. Yep.
I mean,
Gunna's popping, dude.
Hey, you can arguably say that's the song of the summer.
Yeah, you can arguably say it. I hate to say it. I'm saying this. That album might be one of the top albums so far of the year.
No, for sure.
Unfortunately, but it is what it is. You can't hate on the art. That's good.
Nah, but yeah, for sure. I feel like that. Yeah, Gunna's whatever. Fucking over the weekend, like we were having big ass music talks over the weekend. I got lucky. I got casted for a Schoolboy Q video. You feel me?
Hey.
Erna. So like. It's crazy shooting the music video is just all you do is like you just sit and wait. So we were just having hella like rap talk, people's top fives and shit. Like, and with this one guy, he like knew everything. He was just talking about like he was just like hella artsy about the music and shit, saying Frank Ocean's his favorite of all time and shit like that. He was talking about how like Utopia was like this day and age's Yeezus album.
Oh, it's identical though. They use the exact same.
I like that comparison.
Sounds.
And then he even said, like, look at Modern Jam. That's, like, the best song. And I was like, that's funny. Everybody, like, we all hated that song. But, like,
yeah, but they use the exact
one of the best ones on there.
This dude pops pills to listen to music.
Whoa.
No, it's funny. He was talking. He's like, bro, when I went to the golf wang shit, whatever, and I got to see Kids See Ghosts, Kanye and Cudi perform. I fucking cried, bro. It was like,
he's one of those. That's a big one, though.
Music dudes, yeah. So, like, we were
got hella bracelets on and shit.
Nah, he kind of older now, but I bet you back in the day, he for sure had all them Coachella.
That's crazy because that's one of the most iconic performances in music history. That Kids See Ghosts shit. It's never going to happen again. That's why, too. Ever.
Yeah, they got beef, too.
Ever. Yeah. So,
but
pretty crazy.
Be on the lookout for my music video debut, man. Schoolboy Q. Yarna.
Hey.
That's real. Since you weren't in the ELB music video. Hey, that's what's up.
Get your knee pads.
Down. Get it, fucking banging. Hey, if you know, you know. Shout out Saw
She got some pads for her knees on the pavement.
But like Davy Jones just said, I'm also waiting for that Drake. That shit should be coming out soon. Drake's been doing that all his shows. Like I guess he gets like a certain celebrity to come up on stage with him, not to perform, but just to like chill. It's like an intermission, I guess, during the concert, and they like take shots or whatever. And he had Bad Bunny in LA because they just did the LA run. And I guess he said
I imagine that. I'm sorry. I mean,
he got some new music coming out with Bad Bunny that they ain't dropped in like 6 years, but I guess he said they got some new shit coming. I wonder if it's gonna be on all the dog shit.
Man,
he might come out with Max Crosby out here. Or Devontae.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some football players.
If he came out with some of the Knights, nobody would give a shit. Sorry.
Hey.
Well, it depends if it was like
in Vegas.
Maybe so.
Kelsey, whatever.
Kelsey. Oh, it's gonna be Kelsey, bro, for sure.
Kelsey Plum.
But it also might just
be gonna be Aja Wilson and Las Vegas Aces, like I was telling you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Drake hella fucks with like basketball, so he probably like be eyeing.
Maybe them the first night, Raiders the second night.
That'd be hard.
But yeah, he's also that night with Bad Bunny was there. Who else was in the crowd? Kim Kardashian was in the crowd, and she was screaming out her part in that search and
rescue. Hey, how old is Kim Kardashian?
40,
as old as young as she wants to be,
bro. Like that video, like of her in the crowd, like that bitch looks like flawless, dog. It's like,
well,
fuck,
she is well kept.
She's 42,
and she's like, and she's hella skinny now. She's not like hella thick like she used to be, but she's just like, fuck, that bitch is.
She about to hang on to it forever, like Madonna style, bro. You know,
no, Madonna fucked her shit up, bro. No, Madonna.
All three Kardashians is 40 plus. Chloe's 39, I guess.
Madonna look like a Cabbage Patch doll
Madonna,
now.
My guy, Madonna is 60 years old or something. When this woman turns that age and is still getting all this work done, just wait.
She'll be like a new Cher. She'll be like a new Cher.
I'll put this out. You play it later. When Kim Kardashian is 60 years old, she gonna look better than Madonna at 60 years old.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, for sure.
Max bet.
but Cher at 80. All right, are we having a would you
Okay,
rather right
hey.
now? What are we doing?
No,
I
Cher
feel
looks
like-
way better than Madonna.
Cher
right now.
Madonna
Hey,
off top.
shout out to Cher.
I feel like what do you call it? Madonna started real late and tried to do things real big. You
Yeah.
know, Kim
cool when she
Kardashian has
did.
had a smooth ride as far as
It's a
her
marathon,
her
not a
facial
race.
implementations. You know,
And
shouts
also,
out.
Kim Kardashian came with like the new shit. Madonna is still, she's from the 80s and shit. So they have that.
Yeah.
Give me the Botox.
Give me them
She got
rock
them.
titties.
She got them 1999 WWF Attitude Era variants. You feel me?
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
them
That's all
Sables.
really
Those
moved
Sables,
that
bro,
right.
just look like a rock, bro.
She got
That's
the
how
real
it was.
sables.
That's why I said, like, my first ever time before, I think I told you, I was like, when I went to a strip club, like, we saw every time somebody turned 18 in our like group in high school, we'd sneak out that night and we'd drive to Sacramento, take them to the strip club.
I remember
This
those
Asian
days.
chick over there, she like punked me, bro. She kept telling, and this was my first time, so like, yeah, she got me, but her titties were so hard, like rocks. She's like putting in my face. I was just like, oh, well, like getting
You were
fucked up.
just
Just
getting
taking
bruised
left,
up?
right, left.
So I'm getting a face crank.
Yeah, that's
shout out
never
to
a
hard titties.
Shout out to hard
like
OG
them.
titties.
They stink, and I don't like them.
I mean, that's cool. Hard titties is cool when you're 60 plus, when everything's saggy. That shit's just extra hard like a rock. That shit's cool. Like Ford, like a rock.
Like my cock. Oh, like my cock.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
That's good.
Hey, yo.
Hey, y'all heard the Trippie Redd album?
I've never heard anyone.
No, I
say that.
haven't.
Yeah, that shit-
Like that Dodge commercial. That's crazy, bro.
That was a lot. to be honest.
Oh, like my cock. But the fucking the Trippie Redd out, that shit. This fool's like an R&B singer now, bro. Like I was listening to it, like he was crying over his girl and shit. I
It's a
was like,
love letter to you, right? What is it called?
Yeah, I need that. What's that Dark Knight Dumbo hype with that fool song? But I don't
Hey,
know.
you know what song that's new that makes me upset that I was triggered by it and unexpectedly was that new NLE Choppa Hot in
Nelly?
Here song.
Hey, I
with
like
Nelly.
that shit. I wasn't liking it at first, but I started liking it.
That
like,
shit sounded just like the original at first. So me and my homie were like, "Oh shit, okay." And then this fool came on the verse, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Just hella heated, bro. I was hella triggered.
But that's what kind of makes me like it because it's like hella bad. It's so bad that it's like kind of cool. Got that little
Yeah.
bop to it. It's like, oh, I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
it, bro.
And the
This shit
video
fine.
is exactly with the Band-Aid and the thing. At least
Yeah.
he's paying homage.
Yeah.
So-
Fucking NLE, bro. That fool still, he be in love and he shit just like weak to me.
Yeah, I respect his grind. I don't really like his music, but
His
he does his
old shit
thing.
was
It's
okay,
weird.
but now it's whatever.
Every now and then there'll be something that sounds kind of decent,
Mhm.
It's rough, bro. Like being like, I don't know, music right now, like, it's kind of.
It is rough
What are we
right
waiting
now.
on?
Shout out
Young,
E40 with that bass single with Turf Talk. That was lit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shout out that even
It's
that new
annoying
DJ
after a while.
Khaled single was kind of ass to me.
It's
I
just
like
regular.
the
It's
E40
just
song,
regular
but it
thing.
gets
Big
annoying.
names
after a
only.
while.
You heard it, Dave? The Supposed to Be Love with Lil Baby and
Yeah.
Future.
Yeah, it was just like big names on it. Big features, big names.
They
And it wasn't
sampled
as
a
good.
PYT, but it was like that
Yeah,
French
nah.
Montana slap. The new one is a cool little summer single. He
I heard
sampled
that one.
a Wayne Wonder No Letting Go.
Mm. Yeah, I like French, man. We should have seen French.
Oh, hey, it's so-
God damn it. Sorry.
There was the G Perico 7 Figures Later. That was cool.
that
I
was
like
cool.
G a
but-
lot, man. All the songs sound the same, but he's cool.
No, that shit slap. But the only thing that sucks about that, he released like 4 of those songs like the last 4 or 5 weeks. So it was like when you got it, it was only like 2 songs you ain't heard.
Right. And it's usually what he always does, except the time Drama wouldn't let him. And that tape was hidden. He should probably hold stuff to drop, but he be just trying to push singles out and really like keep his name going. Like, so I like G. Hopefully he comes out here to perform at some point. Did you go to his show in the Bay Area?
Yeah, I went to that shit. That shit was cracking. Him and Rucci, that shit was for sure cracking.
Hey.
Rucci, a
Rucci
fracking.
go crazy. That's the
Yeah,
cool
We
little
got
underground,
hitters.
underground
Más de
LA.
nada de.
Yeah, I mean that's about it. What else new? Like, well, Usher got that new song, and he actually
that's cool.
and you seen that shit? He's using Keke Palmer in the video of his new video. After all that shit, I guess her and her dude straight up split up. That's crazy, bro. Usher, a
The
real life
boyfriend
homewrecker.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. My girl showed me that song. It's cool.
That's your
I
real
like
life
Usher,
home
man.
record. Even at being
Yeah.
an OG.
You going crazy. You already know.
But yeah, man, that's about it. Still waiting, like I said, waiting for. I mean, shout out Reason from TDE. He dropped a new album. Go check that out.
Oh, yeah. Reason.
You feel me? But yeah, bro. Let's get into the
Get into what else is popping here.
nothing in sports
This
is
is where
going
Saw
down,
Jimmy
right?
drops the.
Hey,
He'll put it in there.
time for sports.
Man, we were a little touching on it already a little bit. It's just right now it's kind of a lull in sports other than some UFC because football's just warming up.
It's just preseason is just up in is
Hold
out
on.
doing it thick. What?
Yeah, what are your y'all watch like any? There was a little bit of football. Patrick Mahomes played almost a whole quarter. Did y'all watch any?
I ain't been watching none of it.
No,
to be
no,
honest.
not like
I just been
that.
watching what they've been showing on
I'm
Hard
slam
Rock.
ball or nothing. Slam ball and UFC.
I watched the first game. No, I watched the Hall of Fame game with the Browns and the Jets, but I ain't been watching it. And then seen the highlights for the Niners and the Raiders, and the Niners got scraped.
Well, yeah, it was basically a battle of the backups. I was at that game, and it was cool to see like Trey Lance play and the rookie on the Raiders, Aiden O'Connell. But
Uncle Rico
we'll see.
mustache.
Nothing means anything in the preseason, really. These coaches are just trying to figure out those last few spots on the team. So do not overreact.
Exactly.
To preseason. I will say this, though. We got to see the debuts, technically, in the NFL of Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, and CJ Stroud, all these top quarterbacks. And, they were
looking lost.
very, very lost. The young bull from the Raiders looked the most prepared so far, even though, overreactions from early week one. So,
and also big news in the NFL, the free agency signing. Zeke actually went to the Patriots, and Dalvin Cook on the Jets now.
That's big. He's gonna be on Hard Knocks in the next couple weeks.
Still nothing for Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs. So we'll see where this is going. Hopefully these guys get deals done with their teams. You know what I'm saying?
We need them.
But football season coming in hot, bro. Like we said, shout out to Gen G fantasy football draft. How many of us are meeting up in Vegas this weekend? Like what, 10, 11, 12 of us are meeting up from the league? Shit, it's going to be popping.
Gen G League, let's go.
10 out of the 12.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to all the members of the league, you know what I'm saying? Drolando, and then Spencer Cuz.
As they're listening to it now, they're in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Keep it lit, my boys, or on the way.
Hey,
welcome, guys.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
I forgot we're doing that. Damn, I have a responsibility.
Hey, shout out me, bro.
We can't shout you out yet because we don't know about your surprise yet. So
shout out me in the future. There may be no surprise. That might be the surprise.
He said it was a surprise. It's him coming.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here, guys.
Be appreciative.
Oh, Jimmy's gonna. That's a surprise. Oh, Jimmy. That's why he's not on today. He's currently.
No, I'm not even gonna say it. I already have a couple guesses, but they're pretty common guesses. I'm not gonna say it on here though. There's a time and place.
Keep it real. Yeah, I don't know why your hopes are up because there may be no surprise.
Well, you said it was a surprise.
There's some things up certain people's sleeves, which is kind of
It's hot out here. People be sleepless.
Hopefully.
On the note of fantasy football, man, like not to leak your secrets, but who do you expect to have big years this year? I think this is a safe space. We all
Bijan Robinson.
I think hot take, but Patrick Mahomes. Hot take.
Yeah.
I think the usuals, but what's young?
Brandon Ayuk. I think Brandon Ayuk's gonna have a Pro Bowl season this year.
Oh,
I like that. He gets better every year, and he's a first round draft pick.
And he got that dog in him. Like it's not even like the skill. That fool is like his mentality of playing, trying to get better, and being a dog in camp. He has all the intangibles.
Ayuk is real, man.
I don't know who else. Who you think has like a sleeper?
Jared Goff.
He's still in the Lions, right?
Yes. I just like the direction their team is headed. Everyone kind of does. Trevor Lawrence too, because Calvin Ridley is back with a vengeance, and that just opens things up even more for them.
Lawrence. I think the Jaguars, they might make some noise, man.
Everyone's on him. I like Sunshine.
Yeah.
And if you want to get risky, the Colts are throwing AR-15 out there immediately.
Oh yeah, the rookie, right? Anthony
Richardson. He's
What's
getting
his rap name? GYU or some shit?
He's got some rap. They said it sounds like something Jesse Pinkman would listen to. But yeah.
Oh,
you do the math.
Hey, how you feel about fantasy value for Zeke and Dalvin Cook?
Cook's there, but Brees Hall's gonna have to come back.
Zeke's is whatever, because never know how the Patriots are going to use running backs, and Lamondre Stevenson is a dog. So Ramondre, whatever.
I'm out on Zeke. He could have a good week, and I'm still out on Zeke.
Use Zeke though, like the way Cowboys used him last year at the goal line and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They got Stevenson too, who's a big dog. Like I don't know, it could be a nice two-headed monster, but for fantasy, I'd probably go Cook.
Stevenson can catch more too, right?
He's a big guy too, though. Also, right?
Yeah, he can do it all. He's dope.
They got the double thick boys running the ball.
It made Zeke cut his hair and everything.
Yeah, but we'll see, man. I mean, it's gonna be interesting with the league drafting early, whereas other leagues wait until like right before the season. For us, it's gonna make it a little more wild, interesting, because injuries could happen before the season, trades, signings.
No, yeah, he's in like Burrow hurt right now a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of wild, but this is the only time we could do this. So shout out to everybody coming out here, man. It's gonna be cool.
Especially this league is just like a little fun league too. You know what I mean? It's like it ain't too like die hard serious.
Yeah.
Right. Safe. We got Spencer in there.
Shout out Sweet Lou, weak ass, offering you a dumbest trade.
You mean Sweet Poo?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to easy wins in that league, like Spencer Cuz, Gagos, Rolling, all of y'all.
Hey, our boy said Gagos said he's been ready. He's been ready, bro. He's been training. He's been getting his reps in.
Man, I should probably watch some football. I haven't seen anything. I watched some of that Raiders versus Niners, but I don't even know what's going on at all.
Nah, yeah, this week I finally started ramping up. That's how I'm like, fuck, because I don't know, like I'm going in there like raw dogging too right now.
Yeah, we usually do this. I usually protest about it being this early in the preseason and making our picks, but
But then you realize you would have to unionize, and then you're like,
yeah. I was like, I'm not organizing. Nah, bro. Fight for your own life.
You gotta fight. Hey, Carr looked good in the preseason though. No cap. It's only preseason, but he was looking good.
Derek Carr.
Sleeper. We hear
there
that
you go.
every year about him, right? Sounds familiar.
I hope he does Raw.
He's going to do great this year.
Olave.
And I hope he has a Pro Bowl season.
He's going to take them deep. I think because that team can play defense, and he doesn't really know what that's like.
Hey, and Michael Thomas said he's going to play, right? For once. First time in like a
He's
decade.
been injured the last 3 years.
They have a stacked roster, man. They still got Kamara, Olave, Rashid, Taheed, or whatever. Taheed, Rashid.
Yeah,
they got some ballers.
They got a committee of backs.
Brian Edwards is back over there.
Tight end's pretty good.
Yep.
Jeremy Shockey is also back on the team playing football.
Playing?
Yes, bro. He's on the team. Like we thought he was just getting traded there to retire, but he's playing, bro. He's gonna play.
That's crazy. He should be coaching.
He's old as fuck.
I mean, no, excuse me. Nothing. Jimmy Graham, bro. Not Jeremy.
Jimmy Graham. Okay. Everyone's like, breaking news.
That's for like the fucking
Jimmy Graham. He's old too, but he still got it a little bit.
Another Saint goat for them. But Jimmy Graham is apparently like a licensed pilot. He fulfilled his dream of doing that after he retired. He's coming back in the league, and he flies a helicopter to training camp himself, lands it, gets out, goes and practices, and then flies it back. Like, he's a beast, bro.
And they should have just done Hard Knocks on the Saints. See that?
I think they were one of the candidates. That would have been cool.
They might do it. And, they have multiple teams throughout the season. Like last season, they did the Cardinals later, right? Remember that?
It was both. It was Cardinals the whole season.
No, they do the Lions or whatever too. Was it the Lions?
Oh, that was the year before. I want to say, right? Oh no, you might be right.
They did 1 year recently. I think it was last year where they did two
I think you're right.
different seasons.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
He's right.
But with no further ado, let's get into this boner for violence. Are you ready? Yeah, man. So we got
Last
what happened
week,
last week, man.
Davy
I wasn't
Jones
there.
was correct with the Luke A pick. Who else picked Luke A? Was it you, Demo, or was it a Saul
Yeah,
Jimmy?
you already know what the going on out here, boy.
Man,
So, there actually was a big update.
we got 2 picks.
We went back to the count and checked individually, week by week, to verify the results of each week and the totals. On Wheezy had another win that was not bad. So currently at the moment, Davy's way out in front, 21-10. On Wheezy and Demo tied at 8-13.
Let's go.
Nesto 16-15, and Saw Jimmy bringing up the rear. His didn't change. Still certified L. You know,
Ring the damn bell.
after this past week, on Wheezy, incorrect. Davey correct. Demo correct. Nesto and Saw Jimmy incorrect. Leaving our results here. Davey out 22-10. Myself not that far behind as we all thought and expected at 19-13. You know what I'm saying? On Wheezy, 18-14 in a clear third place. Nesto bringing up 500, 16-16, and Saw Jimmy at 9-23. Pretty much the anti-Dave. So, shouts out to last week, Dos Anjos and Luque. What'd y'all think about that fight?
That's the only fight I saw last week because I was out and about.
It happened just like I broke it down, bro. What's it called? The size was definitely size matters. Pause.
Yeah, man.
Size matters.
Can't no longer pick fights based on what we think they would sound like when they're in their stance. From what Saw Jimmy was telling us, you know.
Because the thing is, Dos Anjos, he took that first round, but then he just he couldn't muscle him around like that, like he did in the first, and all of a sudden Luque was just boom. Because it was kind of close in the stand up. You think about it, like especially at the end, Dos Anjos started rocking Luque, but Luque took him down, and he couldn't get it off no more. But hey,
yeah, they definitely had similar records, but Luque was much younger than Dos Anjos. Yeah, that informed my decision.
And Dos Anjos is a 155er, bro. He's older now. He doesn't want to cut the weight because shit's hella fucking strenuous on the body. But
so he's up there with the young meaty boys,
Yeah, and Luque's been resting for a long time and everyone was upset about his brain trauma. But he did get cleared, so they wouldn't. I don't think they would just clear him so he could get killed.
Nah, the UFC's hella good with that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, the UFC wouldn't because somebody was supposed to fight and they detected something in his brain and they canceled the whole fight recently.
Yeah, right before.
Yeah.
So they're real with it.
It's because they don't want to have it look bad, like, oh shit, he just died inside the UFC. So
it's not a good look for sure.
But we got I think these odds are very wrong, but we got a new week here. Big event, UFC 292.
I was gonna say,
yeah. I wish those were the odds.
Yeah, right.
You fix those up, Chief. What we got?
I think it's about like minus 250.
It's minus 248 when I saw. It was weird.
Yeah, 250.
260. Yeah, we'll say 50. And it's plus like 160.
Like 210. No, it's like 210.
I like how everybody sees your Excel.
Whatever. Like, hey, if you really, you know what kind of code is in these? You know what kind of code I had to use to make buttons on here? Like these.
No, I understand. I know you can code some shit. I remember it was like 2007, and he made "Would You Beat Those?"
The very first greatest apps of all time.
The original Tinder.
It never caught on. They just stole my idea, man. But shouts out Sterling and O'Malley. Of course, Dana White was going to put this in Boston, so all them could boo Sterling and cheer for O'Malley.
I mean, O'Malley in Boston, bro. Like that's
yeah. How many of those O'Malley Celtics jersey would you see? He has that merch. Boy, it's gonna be crazy.
Wow. So many Irish flags out there. He's gonna be playing flogging Molly all weekend.
But yeah, man, we got a good matchup here, bro. Aljamain Sterling, one of the goats of the division,
Man,
and
they keep putting
having
shit
his
in
last
front of
fight
him.
at this weight class.
Man, yeah, so that's the sketch shit I've been getting from this fight, bro. Like Aljamain fought on May 6th. He was like, I don't know if I could fight in August, and then they were clowning his ass, and then he took the fight anyways. And then now he's saying like, hey, this is my last fight at 135. I mean, what a perfect way to let O'Malley win this shit. And because the UFC's like they're salivating for O'Malley to win this fight.
Yeah, the money train coming. But yeah, man, this is crazy.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go with it. I think I'm gonna. I think Sterling. Obviously, the apparent thing is that he's gonna grapple and get an easy victory by just dominating position, backpacking. Because O'Malley is a striker and he's not going to be able to, stop those takedowns, right? But I feel like that's just a little too easy, They
have a bet, but $100 bet whoever gets the first takedown.
Oh, with each other?
But then O'Malley was like clowning him. He was like, I mean, $100 ain't shit to me. I guess for Aljo it's a lot of money, but I sneeze $100 or something like that.
Wow, because he knows he's going to lose that. Yeah, it's gonna be wild, man.
Who are you saying you got, Dave? I mean, you said you had O'Malley on the.
I bet on. I haven't fired yet, but at plus 200 or better, I'm probably gonna fire on O'Malley. But yeah, I think Sterling wins this. As far as just being better, I mean, I wouldn't bet Sterling at minus 250. Like I'm good off that. If you give me minus 200 or better, I would definitely be firing it. But
parlay stuffer, right? Like
but you never know because there's a lot of money that's steaming on O'Malley. A lot.
Well, that's because he's known everywhere. It's like 15-year-olds probably telling their mom, "Hey, mom, can you put $20 on O'Malley?"
Yeah, but that ain't moving lines. That ain't moving lines. They're only moving lines when it's some real money, and it's like from a real person, not like from a Joe Schmo like you or I, but.
They're betting with their Irish spirit.
Strength in numbers. Strength in
numbers, bro. Yeah. Hey,
show him we were the original slaves.
Hey. Before the record, I'm probably gonna throw some money on O'Malley for sure.
By TKO?
10.
I can't do that.
No, I'm just gonna do it. Plus 210.
You can see him winning like a decision.
Who, O'Malley? Yeah, I can see him. I can see him winning a sketchy, greasy ass decision of him surviving. I can see him knocking him out.
He usually does.
and I think the biggest thing is like,
no, that was just against Jan.
On paper, O'Malley's got nothing. Like the resume sucks. Everything's on Sterling. It's just one of these. On paper, it shouldn't even be 250, but no, there's just something about this fight that there's too many things you were saying.
Implications.
Him leaving.
It's a lot of intangibles, man. Like I said, it's a lot to boost O'Malley to win this fucking fight, bro. Like for real.
And those intangibles give me 2-1. It doesn't.
Because even Dana White, like even if he wins, where'd this guy come from? Dana White Contender Series. He's like, yo, look at that champion came off of my fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, they're gonna fix it, is what you're telling me. As long as he doesn't get tapped.
As long as he could stuff takedowns, it's going to be a long night.
The thing is, it's just a lot of pressure on Aljo now, like to win it, and it's like that guy Aljo. If you look at his wins, are all like greasy, sketchy ass split decisions for Sterling, bro. It's like, oh, so and so could have won it, so and so could have won it. It's all about if he could get that real grappling and just get on there and yoke him, tap him right away or some shit. You know what I mean?
But if he gets his takedown stuff, it's going to be a long night for Sterling for sure. If O'Malley can keep it standing, it's going to be rough.
You really think he's about to out wrestle Sterling, bro?
Well, let's just put it this way:
we could get clip coming in, though. You know what I'm saying? Like O'Malley's striking is like precise, like and
it's one of the best in the division. Underrated still, yeah. Because he's a goofball. Everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's a goofball. He's a weirdo."
He looked like Howard Stern on Halloween.
Yeah. And here's another fun fact: all of us on paper, even me, looking at first on Sterling. To be honest, I was like, hey, his takedowns are so excellent. He's the best grappler in the division. He's so amazing. Just because I keep thinking of that Corey Sandhagen fight where he just grappled him one time and then got him. But I think in something like in the last 7 fights, he's like he had 4 takedowns or something like that. Like 4 in one fight, one in another, and then his attempts are in the 70s. So it's like the percentage of him grabbing, he's actually getting stuffed a lot. Surprisingly, when he does get a hold of you, though, it's a problem. So, but that's all that's going to answer our question. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not willing to pay minus 250 to find out if Sterling could get stuffed or not.
So your pick is still Aljo.
I think Sterling. Yeah, I think Sterling wins. Well, fuck it. Just put me on O'Malley then.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he talked himself into it.
Not really. I'm betting wise. I was going to go.
He's way in the league in that way ahead. Don't matter. You could take a loss.
He ain't that far out that he needs to come against me right here. Let me tell you that. But let me tell you, okay, not only is this a fight, the ultimate battle, dark versus light, that's been raging on since the beginning of time. I really think that O'Malley's win over Jan was whack. I found that to be a sketchy decision, and I did not agree with it at all.
It's like Sterling's win, right, over Jan.
I'm saying that about Aljo as well, right?
Hey, you know what? Hey, the first time was ill, but he beat him again. You know what I'm saying?
Who, Jan?
Did they fight again?
Yeah, didn't they fight again?
Who?
Jan and Sterling.
Yeah, they fought twice.
Oh
yeah. He came back and he beat him for real.
It was it was still a split decision for Sterling in the second fight.
Well, the first one was a disqualification.
Yeah.
From
He was getting his ass kicked the whole fight.
Yeah, for sure. But he came through and he smoked TJ Dillashaw and he beat Cejudo. That was like the ghost of Cejudo.
No, I think that was his best win, though. I would say the Cejudo win was the most impressive win in my opinion, and it was it was closer than
impressive
No,
Cejudo. That's what I'm saying. It
was a good enough Cejudo. He could have won.
Yeah, but I like Sterling here. I feel like O'Malley's top contender ready to fight for the belt is phony. And I don't agree with him being in this position to get a title fight right now. So
what's his record?
I got to go with Sterling. He's 18-1. But if you remember, he was fighting a bunch of nobody.
His resume's not good.
Yeah. All right,
the only person that he fought that is like real was Jan, and that was a sketchy decision. Other than that, who has he fought at all?
Yeah, Jan should have won that fight.
Yeah, that's why I usually would pick Sterling. He's minus 250, guys. Let's remember this.
He's minus 250, but the brother's going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to win this. There's no other option.
I'm going.
That's why I pick Sterling normally, but just to be controversial, I'll stick with
Don't get shamed. Don't get shamed. You can go controversially on the other pod. The exclusive Gen G wrap up of UFC. But over here, you just going on the straight, the W.
All right. Well, I could go Sterling, but I'm gonna give you a chance.
O'Malley with it.
I'm giving you a chance, Demo.
Hey, call me Obama because I'm coming for you.
Because you're coming in sus. You're coming in for cracking scullies.
Cracking dome.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
but anyways, who you got, Weiss?
Man, I was smoking a little bit of what Dave was rolling up over there, man. With O'Malley, just somehow, just the weirdness of his ride to the top does smell very fishy in this spot. But this is one of the best defending champs, technically, that we've seen, just based on the number of wins. And he finds a way no matter what. And for this, I think it's his opportunity to really that would be tight. A good stamp on this division in that weight class if he really wants to depart from it. Where nobody could keep saying he gets these sketchy finishes. Like, I want to see a dominant Sterling win in the second round.
But at 145, he's going to get yoked, though, I feel like, if he goes up. just imagine Aljo versus Volkanovski.
Nah, yeah, he don't want that.
That's what it's going to be. You go up, you vacate the tab, it's going to be like, hey, I'm the champ.
Go for the belt at 145.
Yeah.
I think he's going to realize them problems are real for him at that point. But we're talking about this right now.
Yeah, he's big.
I got him. I'm going to take the champ.
And then Saw Jimmy has Aljo as well.
Oh.
Saw Jimmy has Aljo.
That makes it
So
a little
got,
weird. Spicy.
Oh yeah, this
Who
is
you got next
on
up?
this one, Demo. So we got another one to add to the record. There's a 2-1. We got the title fight for the women. What weight is this? 115 or 125?
Yeah,
Zang.
115. 115.
Zang.
Nessa, who are you on?
Oh, Aljo.
Aljamain Sterling.
This is the week I give everyone to catch up with one right here.
We going
Yeah,
with
this is
Aljamain.
Zhang Wei Li versus Amanda Lemos.
Aljamain.
What do y'all think about this one?
Man, the odds are off too, man. But because you give me that, I'm max betting Whaley's on that.
Yeah, absolutely. What is it at right
Max
now?
bet. It's not too far off from that. I think it's like minus 250, 280. Let me check here.
That's why I had to look it up.
Like Debo's out here giving numbers. It's making me salivate.
Yeah, these are off. I don't know
They're
what I was
off.
looking at. Yeah.
Hopefully they're off ESPN Sportsbook. So we can
Man, I got my particular platform gives
minus
me
320,
minus 325.
Yeah.
It went
And
up.
Lemos plus 270.
That looks a little better.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those situations, man, almost kind of like the first one, man. I mean, I'm going with yellow excellence, of course. So no question there. But
Yeah.
man, at these odds, man, Lemos got that power. She's the hardest hitting one in the division. So she could definitely knock her out. But as far as well-roundedness, I think Wei Li is way more well-rounded. She's gotten better each fight. So, of course, and she's a champ for a reason. Those 2 losses to Rose are red flags for sure.
Rose.
But I think Wei Li still continues to get better. She's strong, and she's included grappling in her game and developed that way more with Henry Cejudo and stuff. So, and the big red flag for Lemos, like we talked about on another show, Nesto, was she got submitted standing by Jessica Andrade, the OnlyFans queen herself.
Yes.
So,
We love her.
and that's the red flag right there,
We do not.
But other than that, I'm going like Zhang Wei Li, though.
Yeah, and
of next week.
as Dave was saying about Zong, she's always getting better, like training like a straight up cyborg. I mean, she's Chinese, bro. You know how they be acting. They be out going crazy.
You know how they be acting, right?
Yo.
Nah, for real, though,
them
it's like-
Chinese.
They're warriors, bro. Like they're super, Super Saiyan warriors, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're in there, like they'll like die for this shit. You feel me? And
They'll
like,
eat whatever, too.
oh
don't care.
fuck. That's what makes them fucked up.
Yeah.
They be eating that nasty shit.
So is that who you're picking? You're going with her?
Yeah, I'm going with Zhang, but like Dave was saying about Lemos, like she's like the hardest hitter in that weight class. And Zhang is susceptible to getting knocked out. She's been in some wars and she's been flatlined before by Rose Namajunas. You know what I'm saying? So like her chin, who knows how it's holding up? Who knows if it got beat down like in training that we don't know about, shit like that. But the more polished and technical fighters for sure, Zhang. And if she's been working on her grappling and shit and more submissions, she should win this easily.
Yeah. Like we said, betting wise, if you want any of y'all want to sprinkle on Lemos, I ain't hating, because that could definitely happen. Or by knockout, you can get like a plus 400, plus 450. Might be okay, but I'm going yellow excellence always. What do y'all think?
No Lemos with the power, like you said. She just catches her one good time. Bing! So that's what I'm hoping.
Awesome.
I'm Weezy with the B-Day luck right now.
I'm going with that Chinese machine. She's over. I feel like after she lost to
Chinese weather machine?
Rose, that weather machine, bro. About to rain bombs. But I feel like after she lost to Thug Rose, the first time she got caught, she got knocked out real early, right? And then the second one was the decision.
It was split, yeah.
I feel like she
Controversial, possibly.
she went to the lab. You know what I'm saying? She's really trying to get right.
Mm-hmm. And you saw how he was beating Joanna Jacek last night.
She didn't. She hadn't been to anybody else before she lost to Thug Rose, and that's how she lost her belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like she went back to China, and they probably caned her a bunch. You know what I'm saying, for like losing. So I don't know any way that she's coming back and not.
They excommunicated her, bro. She's in Thailand now.
She's really going to like
Moved to Thailand.
damage Lame.
She's Thailandia now.
Damn. She moved to Thailand.
Damage. It's real.
But let's go. Magnum. Fun fact, did you know
Jimmy also picked Shane Willie?
Saw Jimmy also.
No, wait. No. Did
yes, he does. He does.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He loves the Chinese.
He said both champions retain their title on some WWE shit.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, on a useless pay-per-view.
Hey, fun fact, you know, she got her nickname Magnum from her favorite condoms.
Damn, she a freak.
Shouts out to her.
John be taking that part.
Nah, they got her with a test tube, I'm sure.
We broke it down on the
Chinese babies.
That's why she's so swole.
Came out of soybeans.
She don't get to have babies for love. Those are like experiments over in China.
Like Yao Ming. Damn.
Like just imagine.
Hey, but this card is it's a nice card. There's like no unlockables on this card. I think you guys would have found that interesting. There's no unlockable characters on this one.
Dang.
After last week, the unlockables were cashing last week, so like, hey.
Oh man, they
usually do.
They stopped us.
And Chris Weidman's making his return. We were talking about this on the other show. I wish I had the clip again of Davey yelling when he seen the broken leg.
Oh, yeah, when he broke his leg.
Oh!
I remember
that shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's the page right there. We can look out on the card if you want to do that. Or we can just get out of here.
Yeah, we'll show real quick here for those.
For y'all, because I know y'all don't know who's lying on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you pull that up, please? Here we go. We got, of course, just to look at them. Great haircut.
See, Ian Machado. That's going to be a big fight.
Hey, this is a big one here too. Damon Blackshear. He fought last week actually, so it's a 7-day turnaround. He's the one that won with the twister. So he's fighting Mario here.
He's fighting 1 week later, bro.
Yeah. He's the underdog.
You know what? There's no way that you should bet against a black dude with an apostrophe in his name and his last name has black in it. That's like he's got all 3 strikes right here.
He's going crazy.
Not even 3 strikes to strike out. I'm talking about a turkey. You know what I'm saying? 3 strikes in a row.
He's a big underdog too.
Hey, Marlon Vera. This is a good one. Our boy Cheeto hopefully redeems himself. We got the All-American legend Chris Weidman versus
is this his first fight back?
Brad.
He's still fighting. First fight back
since his leg. Yeah,
he also passed over
Brad Tavares. That's our guy. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Oh yeah, he's the inside with y'all. But fucking also he passed by the Ian Machado. That's a big name. He's the next Conor McGregor against the Haitian sensation.
Short notice, man, this shit gonna be lit, bro. Right in time. Great present. Thank you, Uncle Dana.
Yep. Yeah. And then we got these fights. They just added this one too. Brad Katona fighting Cody Gibson.
These are real.
I was listening to the smoke characters.
No, these are the winners of the Ultimate Fighter right here, guys.
Yeah, this is the Ultimate Fighter finale.
Yeah.
For those that are watching the show, this is the finale
Hubbard
right here.
Holler won. You know.
Yeah, and they got Brad and Gibson. That's kind of generic white dudes, but whatever. GM3. For those that like GM3, and then Petrovsky's also from the Ultimate Fighter, and then the last one's some ladies.
Andrea Lee, who got the racist husband, and then
with the swastika on him, and he was a fighter.
Wow,
yeah. Hey, on our show, Gagos was talking about. He's like, he's not racist. He only just got a swastika tattoo on it.
That's it.
I was like, all right,
no big deal. No big deal.
Oh, you're lucky I wasn't on there, Gagos.
I think that silver parlay might be a hitter, Davey.
The what?
Which one? Double silver parlay.
Oh, Silva. First 2 fights, you just go on Silva. Yeah, the 2.
I know you got Morose.
I got Morose here as a dog, but I like Silva.
Yeah, I got Morose as well. I was listening to
Morose. Do you see how rough she's been living? She looks like a witch before she's been in Ukraine. Went bad.
She's from Ukraine. It's rough.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when the witch is still young before she switches over. You know,
it might be just like a bootleg KK. What's her name? Christina Coyote.
Katie Trugay. Chikagian?
No, the other one, the Kojovic, the Polish chick, I forget.
She'll help you
Oh,
steal
Carolina.
the Yara.
I don't know what you're talking about. Carolina Kokovic or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be a good card, man. It's gonna be good. This girl gonna look like a Disney Channel character.
This motherfucker said a witch. That's hilarious.
She looks like she rides a bike around at night.
We need you on the smoke out. We need you to come on the smoke out, Demo.
Yeah,
she looked like the girl in high school who got the drink at the dance.
Yeah, I got this for you, young motherfuckers.
She looks like she works at Shell.
Now give me $50.
Oh my god!
Oh, nice Shell.
She looks like
I don't know what Shell you've been to. All mine look like.
She looks like she was in the movie
Indian dudes.
The Ringmaster.
But yeah, man, we got a fun fact.
We do got a fun fact. Let me find which window this was in. I have way too many open right now.
Who's creeping out on my window?
Real talk.
Too much porn.
So, this fun fact: there is actually a type of Japanese beetle. It's a water beetle. It lives in the water. It gets eaten by frogs. The frogs love these beetles. They try to get them.
Oh, I know about this.
But this frog has found out a very interesting way of not perishing from being eaten by this frog. So the beetle has an inherent thing. It is like a swimming beetle, and it found a way to swim actually at full speed through the frog to come out the other end before they can get digested. So it's been found that this particular beetle, a scientist has actually, took a video of this and did a big study and found that 93% of these beetles were able to escape the frog by swimming full speed through its digestive system and coming out within an hour and a half.
Hey, good for it.
So, if you can't, avoid getting eaten, just race for the booty hole.
That's how you're gonna do it when you get eaten by a whale.
Yeah,
go through.
Got to make it to the other side, bro. Like you can't get back out. So, shouts out that beetle, man. I would tell you what beetles call it, like you know what I'm saying, it's Japanese or whatever.
Blue Beetle power. That's where the Blue Beetle, the movie, got its powers, right?
Shout out Blue Beetle.
The Blue Beetle.
Blue.
You did?
Beetle.
No, I'm gonna go watch it tomorrow, probably.
Oh no, we're going to
Scramble. Never mind.
Oh,
yeah, Latino beetle, right?
It's real.
Latino heat active.
There's been another week of Generation G. Keep an eye out for the Obama letters.
At Gen G Podcast. That is at Gen G Podcast on IG, Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
The G stands for.
Shout out to Generation
Tap
G Football League.
Figure it out.
Shout out
Balloon.
Another week of Generation G.
For his birthday. Shout out to shout out the degenerates that are in the draft this week that came out to Vegas, man. And shout out to Saw Jimmy. Shout out to you, man. Y'all be cool.
Be cool. Be easy.
Not the scissor. Peace out, y'all.
Hey, what you smoking on?